Hey Dre, it's Logan, and I wanted to give you some feedback on your song for Project 2. Musically, you've got, I'm assuming this is rap because, again, there isn't much in the way of chord progression or momentum here because it's uh, the same thing over and over. You're just looping it, essentially. Which I guess when you put other instruments there, you're going to have changes in dynamics and build up the track a little bit more. Not the most what do you call it, diverse way to go, but it works for the genre. So have at it. What I do, what I am concerned about is your chorus here. And if this is in fact what your chorus is, leaves a little to be desired. First of all, I wasn't able to follow the melody with what you have here. It didn't match. So let's try it. Here we go. Pain inside the heart. Yeah, see, I don't know how that works. So, um, some points are going to come off for that. But aside from that, there's really not much to this chorus. Uh, Pain inside the heart, I want to let go. Life, remembered life lessons, I suppose. And then there's nothing else. It's like you're repeating that. So it's not really driving anything home. Uh, and I just kind of wonder if, um, for lack of a better term, took the easier way and just, you know, repeated these two lines instead of coming up with two more that might cement that title a little bit more, that might give us more context of what you're talking about. Because the rest of this is really good. Again, some really tight lines, nice, good flow to the narrative. So I know that you're capable of it. Just would like to see a little bit more thrown into that chorus. So if what you have here isn't supposed to be the repeating of these two lines, well, then maybe stretch out and come up with two more lines so that you're doing a full quatrain. That might work a little bit more. Um, Also, some minor things. I think I'd pointed out uh, there are some other things in the lyrics that uh, didn't quite sit well. Like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, I understand what that means, but I don't know how that beauty ties into what the rest of this context is. So this line just seems out of place um, with the rest of the song. And there are a couple other lines too. Where was it? Um, I'd have to look and check on the other document, but I know there were some others. Where were they? Maybe I just can't see anymore. Um, Hold on now. All right, I'm going to pause this and come back with some stuff. Okay, and here we're back with a copy of your other lyrics. Because this was the cause of my lack of cheer, and that was sitting right here. That also seemed a little out of place, and um, is that it? I think. I think you had. Because what I was talking about here, I taught him to go down a type of different lane. The way I had it, when you invert it, that's the grammatical correction. A different type of lane. Instead of a type of different, it's a different type of. So that's what I was talking about here. And I think that was in here too. Yeah, here it is. Down a type of different lane. It's a different type of lane. And, oh, the repeat of the nines. Nine, nine. He was on cloud nine before they banged him with a nine. He called me right after nine, but the call was declined. The repeat of the nine softens the impact of, softens the impact of what you're trying to get across here. This is a really important part of the song, and it doesn't feel strong enough because of the repeat of. It's like you're forcing those nines there, so it just kind of takes away from what you're trying to say because you want to force that nine, putting in the nines so much. So, he was high in the clouds before he banged him with the nine. He was on cloud nine before they banged him on time with the something like that. I'm not a rapper, so I wouldn't know what to come up with there. But that whole sequence of the nines needs to change, okay? Because it doesn't carry that impact. All right. If you have any other questions, let me know. We'll talk soon. Peace.